What are your thoughts about this?
Well, here's the deal, okay? And I'm just talking from my personal experience with having a foundation, raising money for Cardone Capital, and having my own gig at Cardone Enterprises, at Cardone Training Technologies, all those big events. So there's three different things we're doing, right? He's only doing one thing. Keep that in mind, Storm. His money only comes one way. So as he raised more and more money, I can see where it could have got a little complicated for him if he wanted to improve the quality of his living and didn't possibly maybe get something documented. See the way it works for me, like money comes into the Cardone Foundation, it all goes to an account. I never touch it, not a penny. It never ever. Nobody writes a check out. I mean, I never write any checks. I'll be the last person that ever writes anything out of that account. The money that comes into Cardone Capital, we've taken $1.1 billion from investors. Grant Cardone never touches a penny of it. Now, Cardone Training Technologies, I can do whatever I want there, okay? Because it's not under public scrutiny. It's my money. It's my production. Keep in mind, James didn't have that. They were raising about $26 million a year. I'm sure there was a day when they were only raising 200 grand. So imagine, Storm, going from 200 grand to a million, to 5 million, to 10 million, having a payroll, suffering all those years. And now, hey, you know what? I don't want to stay at a fucking Holiday anymore. I want to stay at a Four Seasons, and I'm 32 years old, and I want to order some fucking Dom, and I want a limo. I don't want to Uber anymore. Like it gets complicated. Cash flow and accountability are things that have taken many a person down to keep separate accounts. I can just see where it got complicated as they grew, and they probably used that against him to get him out.
So do you think this could be true, Grant, or do you think that this
Yeah.
is a cover
Well,
up?
I
Absolutely.
said I
Okay.
said this 3 weeks ago. I said somebody said he was going on a vacation for 2 weeks. I said, bro, this vacation is going to be forever. And then the other day when he came out and did his little retirement speech, I'm like, that ain't a retirement speech. Ask John Leisure about this. John knows.
You
A lot of
know,
CEOs, talk about retirement when they're getting pushed out.
yeah.
And I'm not saying
You
that's
know,
what happened to
yeah,
John, but it happens to athletes, rappers, contracts, endorsement deals. A resignation looks a lot better than you were fired because you did something wrong. So it's a forced retirement.
I think the big question is like let's say he did all that, right? Growing in the business, raising more money, wanting to improve, his quality of living, like you said as an example, don't want to stay at the Holiday Inn anymore. They're raising a lot of money. He wants to stay at the Four Seasons, right? If that truly is the case, do you think that's a big enough reason to kick this guy out of the company that he created? And most importantly, the company that he scaled. Because guess what? I'm pretty sure they wouldn't get all those donations if it wasn't for James O'Keefe. So,
Nelson.
Grant,
Let me just say this to you, Nelson, real quick. Are you there? Because this is what you
yeah,
don't.
yeah, but you on some bullshit, man. I'm trying
No,
to get
no,
it from
no,
Grant.
hold on. Actually,
You know
I'm
what
not.
I'm
Actually, I'm not. But I'm going to say
saying?
this right here, and it makes a lot of sense. Why did he fire the CEO? What did the
I
CEO
think it was the
say?
FO,
CFO, Jonathan,
FO,
I mean the
FO.
CFO. I mean the
which
CFO.
is even
CFO. He's
worse,
the
by
CEO.
the way. Okay.
Exactly. That's what I meant to say. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah,
The
yeah, yeah.
CFO. Because what did he see? What did he see? Grant, you understand what I'm saying, right, Grant?
Well,
What did
if
he see?
if he was worried, okay, look, if he was worried that the CFO found something, he wouldn't have fired him. I don't buy that angle because he'd been like, nah, I don't want to piss this guy off. Okay, I don't think James knew what they had on him. Okay, I think this probably happened over a long period of time where he just got used to kind of doing his own thing, and it's probably a violation of the what would it be called, Storm? The
Company
501c3.
Yeah, the
yeah, the
bylaws.
company
The
bylaws, the
bylaws.
company
bylaws of the
501c3.
bylaws.
company, right? That's why I don't touch anything because I'm going to violate something. right? I'm gonna be like, no, I need some money right now. I'll pay it back the next week when some other money comes in. So that's why I'm like, don't even let me into the candy store. That way, my fingerprints are never anywhere. If he does not have financial literacy, just because you're a smart guy, just because you got a lot of cockiness, don't mean you know financial literacy, cash flowing an organization, much less a nonprofit, or whatever that means, by the way, a nonprofit. It's such a joke that we call things a nonprofit that take in $26 million a year.
Grant, wouldn't you agree, though? I mean, he's going up against the machine on this reporting. I mean, he's going to get exposed because he's got to have an airtight business. If he's going to piss off the government, if he's going to go after big pharma, why would he not have his house in order? Is it just sheer just stupidity, or is it something
Ask
more?
Al Capone, ask him that, Wesley Snipes, Nick Cage, a lot of dumb people, bro. I mean, he should have had everything in order, right? But clearly he didn't. Maybe he thought everybody was loyal. Maybe he really believes he wasn't doing anything wrong. That's the other thing, Storm. If it happened gradually, he might feel like, I'm not doing anything wrong, dude.
Like he's deserving and
GC.
entitled to it because he worked so hard to build it? Is that kind of what you're getting at?
Yeah, but I mean, maybe he really didn't do anything wrong. But if it's a violation of the bylaws, it doesn't matter. They're going to put him in front of a group of people, and they're going to say, yeah, you broke the law. You broke the bylaws. And they're going to run him through the mill, whatever. And so, but bottom line is, here's the deal. Like Kim.com is asking for his money back now. I don't know if you saw that, Nelson.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So when this happened, I immediately went on and said, hey guys, send me my money back. We first we hit the company immediately the same night. I told Andy, stop doing what you're doing. You get on Veritas and tell them send my money back.